want to give you one simple thing you can do when you're on top half guard and your opponent tries to Kimura lock you. So I learned this technique in 2000. So 22 years ago, I went to a seminar in Rhode Island. Ricardo Almeida showed this technique. I've been using it ever since, and it works beautifully for me. So I'm going to show it right now. So I'm in top half guard, and my opponent gets a Kimura lock on me. So the first thing I have to do is not let him pull this out, because if he pulls it out, he's pretty much going to finish me every time. So what I do is I think of holding my love handle. I get a little fat over here. I hold my love handle over here, and it keeps my arm in so he can't pull my arm out. So that's the first thing I have to do. I can't let him take my arm out. Okay, now the second thing. Believe it or not, I want him to stay in a regular half guard here. One of the things he might do is he might put a butterfly hook in. If I let that happen, I'm in big trouble, because he can sweep me and put me on my back and put me in trouble. And now I'm going to be in trouble. He might come up the top and finish me. He might get my back. The other thing I don't want him to do is actually to get to side control, because if he's dynamic and he knows what he's doing, he can do a lot of great things. So if I lose control over him can spin around here, and now he's on my back. He might choke me. He might armbar me. He has so many attacks. So I want to keep him in this half guard. So from this angle, this is a great angle. So he grabs a Kimura. I grab my love handle. I got to control his hip here. So I put my forearm and hand here. So I don't let him get away from me. Now I'm going to turn the tables on him. I'm going to lock his shoulder. So I slide my knee up to his head. So come around here, Alex. Check that out. My knee here slides up toward his head. I hold his hip down, and I bring my head directly on top of his head, like so. And now I'm locking his shoulder to the point where he's going to let go, and now I'm out of the technique. The biggest mistake people make is they don't put their head directly on top of their opponent's head. They leave their head over there. If I leave my head over here, I'm not putting enough pressure, and he can off-balance me and get into another attack. Hold the hip down, slide the knee up. My head goes to the top of his head. Now I've turned the tables. I'm locking him. He lets go, and I'm out. If you like this video, please watch some more videos. Hit the like on this. I appreciate it. See you soon.